Obviously, a lot of people are reluctant to go on public transport and know that if they could drive, they'd be just adding to congestion. So they do want to walk and cycle, and school children as well. But the provision of sufficient safe space to walk with social distance on the pavements and also cycle safely is a real issue. What do you see as the main challenges at the moment to rolling out adequate safe space? I think it's called Streetscape, is the programme. Are there differences as one crosses borough boundaries? It's been my experience. And is there a difference between what boroughs are doing and what TfL is doing through the London main road network that I think you control directly?
Well, Ruth, I thank you as a London MP for your passionate advocacy of cycling for a number of years. Unlike me, you haven't just started cycling regularly recently. So look, we're doing a number of things. So just to remind you, colleagues may not be aware, TfL is only responsible for 5% of roads in London, 5%. The other 95% are under the control of the councils. So we need a coalition of the willing. The good news is the funding we've got from government has been spread to all 32 boroughs plus the City of London Corporation. And there are, as I speak, more than 860 borough bids approved, 15 kilometres of new or upgraded cycle lanes, 16,000 new square metres of extra pedestrian space, and we've already delivered 113 borough schemes already. So we want to work with these boroughs who are crucial partners. As schools return in September, and I'm hoping they do return in September, we'll have more school streets than ever before, which will encourage more children with their parents to scooter, cycle and walk to school as well. It's really important we move to active travel going forward.
I just did ask you about what you felt the barriers were.
Yeah, the barriers are,
and particularly to making them permanent.
The barriers are the concerns people have, sometimes legitimate, sometimes an unreasonable prejudice about the increased challenges of walking and cycling. So the evidence we've got is actually increased walking leads to better business for local businesses. It's good for business. And so we've got to persuade the Westminster councils why pedestrianising Oxford Street is good for the businesses there and for the council and the retailers there want it. We've got to persuade councils in the west of London why increased segregated cycling is good for air quality, which is I'd say to them a vote winner, but also saves money for the NHS. And so there are some challenges we've got. I don't want to use the word NIMBY when it comes to these, because sometimes these are legitimate concerns people have, whether it's councillors or businesses or individuals. We've got to try and, in a non-patronising way, educate them, and using examples of success stories gets over these potential barriers that we've got.
Okay, thank you.